Hello everybody and welcome to Steam Clean, and since it's been a while, I'll explain what Steam Clean is. It's basically we're one-offing a game that I wouldn't otherwise do a Let's Play of, or is a type of game that's difficult to do a Let's Play of. Today, we're doing Dicey Dungeons. This is one of those card deck building games that have been on the rise recently, but it's like aesthetically much better than every other one. Aesthetically better than like Slay the Spire, or that's the only other one I know, showing my knowledge of the genre. And we have a few characters. Everything's based off of dice, as you could imagine. These characters were turned into dice upon coming into this dungeon of basically, if you've listened to the Adventure Zone, think of Wonderland from that. They're trapped here in a faux game show where you're not meant to win. And there's a couple characters. I'm gonna just show off the Warrior's first episode, just because it's the most basic of all the moves, and there's 6 characters and they all get more complex as you go on. And these different episodes have different, you could say, gimmicks. So the first one's normal. The second one, you have different equipment, but you have a permanent status effect. As you can see at the bottom, it says you're cursed permanently, basically. This one, you lose HP instead of gain it when you level up, things like that. I'm just gonna get started because you'll understand it a lot better if I start. Let's give a thunderous round of applause for the warrior.
Oh, no.
After all, he used to love thunder, and he's never gonna hear it again. Yeah, that's the game show host. You can kind of tell the vibe there. So you're given this little overworld to go around. You can choose your path. I'm gonna go to the magician so I can get to the treasure chest. And the way battle goes is really cool. You roll a set of dice at the beginning of every turn, and you can set them wherever you want to. I'm gonna go ahead and put this into combat roll. Combat roll is a ability that's unique to the warrior, where you can re-roll a dice 3 times in a turn. And it's like surprisingly a lot less RNG based than you would think, because there's a ton of ways to manipulate your rolls. As you can see, knocked him out in 2 turns because I just needed 6s to kill him. Most attacks you'll have are like, look at this. You can put a max of 4 in here, but you do 2 times whatever dice you put in. So there's a ton of different equipment. This is our equipment screen. I might as well have both of these since I have 2 dice to use every turn. And we'll go against the gardener. There's 6 floors. The 6th floor has a boss at the end, and there's always a max level that you can hit. So I have 2 5s here, which especially sucks. Good, I got a 4, I'm gonna go ahead and blow that on the battle axe. And a 6 on sword, and that's a 1-turn knockout. This is actually getting really lucky. So every time you level up, your HP goes up, and you usually either get an extra dice or get a certain equipment that's unique to that character. All right, so to the left, these apples will heal you for, it depends on how deep you are in the dungeon. So since we're on the 2nd floor, it'll be 5 health. It goes up 1 HP every floor. This is a shop on the right here. I'm gonna go against Sneezy. Sneezy sucks. Basically, his gimmick, you can see the opponent's moves if you just click up the top of the screen. He basically does 2 times whatever he rolls. He rolls 1 dice. So he can do a max of 12 damage in 1 turn, which really hurts. I'm gonna roll this 1. I'm gonna keep the 3 just in case I don't end up rolling exactly a 4. Okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's okay. We'll put 3 there and 3 there. So you always want to play it safe, usually in my experience. So he got a 4, he's about to do 8 damage to us, basically. There's 4, there's another 4. You love to see it. This is my build-up ability. Your ability builds up, it's your limit break, okay. Calling it by Final Fantasy VII terms. Your limit break builds up as you take damage. Every character has a different limit break. I'm going to, let's see. If I hit him for 12, I can just go ahead and knock him out. Yep, I'm just gonna Fury. That doubles this next move that I use. So that'll hit him for 6 and then 6 again. 2 times 2 is going to do the rest of the 3 damage. I wasn't always Sneezy, you know? I'm just allergic to dungeons. It kind of implies that all of the enemies are also trapped here in Wonderland. So it's interesting. Go ahead and see what's in your treasure chest. Bump. Like I said, you can do many things to reduce the RNG in the game. Bump is one of them. So here's the thing. I'm gonna level up off the next fight. I'm not gonna bother getting that health pack since you do get fully healed after you level up. so we're good. Dryad is strong against poison. Makes sense. All right, lucky us, we got a 4, and I can just bump this 5 up to a 6. Boom. Full damage. Full damage that turn, it's easy. So Dryad's going to be based on poisoning you, as you could expect from a Dryad, unless you don't know what a Dryad is. Look at that, already full damage. Boom, you're done. I'm basically looking for a 4 and a 6 no matter what. They grow from dust and feed on your blood. I don't think I've ever seen that voice line before. Not voice line, but, you know. Level 3, get 4 more HP, and we get an extra reward. I'm really not a fan of Spike Shield. Shield basically, like, it builds up, and if your opponent does damage to you, it'll take away from the shield instead of your HP. I'm gonna take Boomerang, just because I think it's better. We have a shop here. You get, like, 1 coin for every fight you win. So we could get Taser, do blanks, shock damage, and shocks the enemy. Shocking the enemy? Ugh. The thing is, every status effect has like 2 effects, so I'm having trouble remembering which one it is for the non-parallel. Like, the 5th mission in every single character's mission list is a parallel world where everything is different. Every status effect has a different effect, and I could get another Boomerang. Yeah, I'm gonna get Taser. Nothing else is really useful, I believe. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of Bump. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep Bump. See, I only have 3 dice right now. And so I don't really need 4 things to put in there. I believe Shock means that you have to unlock one of your equipment before you can use it. So you have to throw 2 dice into it, basically. Stereo Head is weak to Shock. Oh, well, it would have been good to bring Taser. Sometimes you just forget. I'm not gonna level up from this, so I'm gonna go ahead and not use Boomerang, I guess. Yeah. Boomerang can be dangerous. Doing 6 damage to yourself is big nasty. Could he not do anything there? What does he need, evens? No, he rolled 2 high numbers, that sucks. And he's done. Bump that. Bada boom, bada bing, he's gone. You see how this could get addicting, right? It's very stylish. That's the best part of the game, is how stylish it is. You know, now I think about it, I'm just gonna swap out Boomerang for Taser, just so I have a use for low numbers, because you never know. I'm gonna go ahead, this anvil on the bottom you can use to upgrade one of your equipment, which adds a bit more complexity. Fireman is weak to ice. Also, listen to the music for a second. It slaps and a half. Throw the 4 into Battle Axe. Let's re-roll that 1. 5, cool, I'll bump that. And let's see if we can get this under 3 so I can use Taser. Unfortunate. 2 fireballs. He needs evens and he didn't roll any. We're getting ridiculously lucky, I want to add here. I'm just gonna throw that into the Taser already. Bump that to a 4. Please. There we go. I'll take the 5. Next turn he should be knocked out. He's got 1 even. Yeah, so he needs to place a dice into that one to release it and then attack again. And you're done. Neat. Oh, also when you're burned, you have to spend 2 hearts, 2 HP, to unlock that dice for use. So that's interesting. So let's go to the upgrade equipment. So I know that sword will make it +1. Battle Axe makes it a tiny, so you can fill in 2 spots with it. Bump gets another use. Taser has a max of 5. Ooh, that's not bad at all. That might be the one I use. What's Boomerang do? Only 3 damage to yourself. Now that is much more worth it. I'm gonna upgrade Boomerang. See, it's a difference of doing 6 damage to yourself as opposed to 3 damage. So, let's go against the Marshmallow now. And we're gonna level up from this fight too, so we can Boomerang all we want. Okay, we got the 4, I'm gonna go ahead and blow it. Come on, come on. Ooh, that sucks, okay. I'm just going to use the sword. It's not worth boomeranging and hitting myself for 3 if I'm only using like 4 damage on it. I'm frozen and I'm burned. Frozen, what it'll do is it'll turn your highest roll into a 1, which big sucks. So if I put a 4, that would be 8 times 2. I just need a 4 and I can win this, so I'm just gonna burn, bump, fury, and he's dead. See? Like, oh, I love just the logical jumps you can do to make good plays. It's fun. I got another dice. Blight, double poison. That's actually useless to us because we don't have anything that causes poison in the first place, and double 0 is 0. So it's not useful at all. Also, I'm just curious, would y'all like to see a full Let's Play of this game? Because I'd be more than willing, if y'all enjoy this enough. Although, Bandicam for some reason has a problem capturing my cursor, so you know how it'd be. I'm gonna go ahead and bump this 5 to a 6 and use Boomerang. Look at that big damage and hit myself for 3, which is no big deal. Let's see if I can get something bigger than a 3. You love to see it. All right, whatever. All right, what you got for me, Keymaster? Oh yeah, so depending on what he rolls, he unlocks a certain ability. Cool, 3 damage, big damage. Do that, you're done. Like I said, if it seems a little simplistic, Warrior is the easiest character. I promise it gets crazy complicated later on. I have 5 coins. You just missed out on an amazing little beret, but we've got plenty of options in stock. So Midnight Charm, I can roll 2 6s. So basically I could put 2 5s in there to get 2 6s. That's not bad. Buckler, you needed 7 to add to shield. Target shield at max 2. Add blank to shield and it's reusable. I'm not sure if I like any of this. Oh, also when you see these numbers, that means you basically have to like put in a total of that much. So if I were to put 6 and a 4 into Midnight Charm, that would complete it. I'm not sure if I like this. Huh. No, I'm gonna skip out. Maybe we'll get something crazy good. Also, I'm gonna take out Bump, in fact, and put Taser here so that we can use all 4 of our dice that we have now that we're level 4. All right, let's see here. I level up in 11, so that means all 3 of these enemies I need to knock out to level up, because that's 4, 4, 3, yeah. This is a trading cart, by the way, on the right. You trade one of your equipment in to get another equipment. I'm gonna take on the Rhino Beetle, just so I have access to that health pack if I need it. What were your moves? I don't particularly remember. Battle Axe and Beetle Headbutt do 5 damage, lock 1 dice. Okay, and he gets 3 dice. You can see how many dice they have above their HP bar. Well, definitely throw that into Battle Axe, definitely throw that into Taser, definitely throw that into Boomerang, and I'll see if I can roll something higher than a 4. Okay, well, everything worked out in the end. So that's gonna knock out Beetle Headbutt, which is really good. You don't want that to get to 0. All right, I don't think I have to use Fury here to knock him out. I'm gonna throw that 3 into Taser. If I manage to do this, actually, no, I won't be able to knock him out otherwise. Yeah, I'll just do that then. Whatever works. We have the health pack right there. We can grab it whenever. In fact, might as well grab it now. Let's do the Yeti so we can get to the treasure chest. Howdy do. Yeti is weak to fire. Okay. So as always, Taser, Battle Axe. Let's see. Can I get a turn 1 kill? So if I do that, I'll do 20 damage to him from, ooh, I can get a turn 1 kill. Boom, boom, knocked out. Easy. Of course I did take 6 damage there because I furied the Boomerang, but hey, works for me. Whip, do blank fire damage on a 6, inflict 1 burn. Now see there, now there's absolutely no reason for us to use Sword over Whip. Sword isn't one of the best things. It's you started with it, so obviously it's not great. Whip is better in every way, and it'll inflict a burn on a 6, so I'll keep that in mind. Should probably use my 6s on that before Boomerang. That's a Kraken. That's a lot of HP. Hold on, 5 dice? Can fly. Okay, he has very few ways of doing damage. 2 uses each turn. Oh, so that's gonna build damage every turn. All right, let's go ahead and burn one of those dice of yours. Go ahead and do that. I'm gonna re-roll this 1. Okay, put that 3 into taser. And unless I get a 6, I'm not gonna do this. Nope, not worth it. So 1 burn and 1 shock. That's a lot of ailments he's got there. He went ahead and took the fire damage. He's blinding 2 of my dice, so at least I get to show this off. Great. So basically being blinded means you don't know what these are. So I'm just gonna... Sure, that works. I didn't see how much damage I did there, but... You know. I'm not sure if I really want to use this at all. Go ahead and do that. Let's see. If I throw a 5 into that, I'd need at least a 5, and there's no way for me to tell, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna throw the 5 there. We can knock him out next turn no matter what. Shock Fit Overwhelmed, that's what I like to see. He's gonna blind me again, of course. He can curse me too. Curse sucks. So what curse does is, every time you use an equipment, it's a 50% chance that it'll just not happen, right? So, this is rough. I'm gonna throw in into taser first, just in case that gets rid of my curse. Gone. Okay, good. Now this is guaranteed damage. You're gone. It's really hard to like gauge what exactly you should do when you're cursed. I usually tend to be like, I'm just gonna use my bad thing first, so if that gets cursed, I'm still good. Shield Bash needs doubles bash for shield. I have nothing to add to my shield right now, so I'm just gonna use upgrade equipment. So what's Whip get? Inflict 2 burn on a 6. Battle Axe turns tiny. What do I have in my backpack right now? I could grab Bump if I make Battle Axe tiny. I wouldn't mind doing that. Blight just lowers its number. Taser gets 5. I'm gonna upgrade Battle Axe so that I can throw on Bump. And that'll give me a few more options and hopefully allow me to get that burn with the whip more often. Taser for Shovel, no deal. Shovel's basically like whip, except it inflicts weaken instead of burn, and weaken makes it to where the enemy's gonna do 1 less damage with each of their attacks. So say they hit you for like 5 1s, it's not gonna be much damage. Wickerman first for sure. He'll unlock a treasure chest and an apple. He's weak to fire. You know what, in that case, so that means they're gonna take double damage from a burn. I'm just gonna double burn them in that case. Go ahead, toss out a taser, bump that to make that a 4 on the Battle Axe. He's dead. He's gone. And we still take the 3 even if you win. By the way, just in case you weren't aware. Easy. Didn't even need the burn damage, pea shooter. That's a throwaway item, really. It can be good with certain builds, but not with ours for sure. Now the gargoyle to unlock a shop and a forge. What you got, what you got? All right, I'm not liking a lot of what I have here. I'm just gonna throw the 6 on the whip. What do you got? Glare, oh. Basically everything tries to get him a 1, and then he can glare you. I didn't really want a 6. I'm gonna re-roll the 5. 1, great. What do we get? 5, ugh, that sucks. I mean, if I happen to taser his glare in the middle, that would be really good for me. Also, by the way, you can bump a 6 to get a 6 and a 1 back. Not sure if that's really important. I'm just gonna throw out the Battle Axe instead. And yeah, I'll boomerang him. Hit me with your best shot. So that's burnt. He took the damage. He's basically just really trying to get a 1 there. All right, we got 2 3s. I'm gonna go ahead and bump that, put it into Battle Axe, 3 into Taser. And I can knock him out. Done. Wait, did I cancel? No, I didn't cancel the damage I took from that because it never came back down because I used sword after it. Oh, I wish I was paying attention to my HP. I don't know if it actually did cancel it. That would be a glitch if it did cancel it. You're kidding. I mean, I'm just gonna upgrade, right? Juggling ball, do blank damage and get a new dice. That's not worth it. I have too many dice that I know what to do with anyway. In that case, I'm gonna upgrade Whip. And we have another upgrade here. I'm gonna upgrade, I could do upgrade Bump. It's like Bump or Taser. I think I have like my ideal loadout here. It was Pea Shooter. Do 4 damage reusable. That's a lot better, actually. I mean, not for us, but for some build out there. I'm gonna upgrade Bump. I've found myself wishing I had more bumps pretty consistently. So that's what I'm gonna do it on. By the way, if you fight every single enemy, you will always get to max level. That's usually the play. You never want to not do that. Loudbird, you have 4 moves. Yeah, I'm just gonna burn 2 of your things. I'll taser you, and let's see what we get from re-rolling. 1, 3, 3. All right, I'll bump that. It's not worth it. Not worth doing the boomerang. That's a lot of things. Oh, he silenced me. So that means I can't use my combat roll. Yep, I have to break the silence. I'm also not allowed to use Fury, and I don't know what he did to me. +2 weaken. Oh yeah, so that weakens 2 of my moves. So now they're minus, and that's basically sword now. Shocks the enemy. Oh, that doesn't do damage. Taser doesn't do damage now. All right. In that case, I'm going to knock him out this turn. Bump that to a 5. You're done. That's what you get for silencing me. I've been censored, and 1 more fight will level me up. Do I have enough money to buy something else here? I do. I could buy Restore HP. Might as well. I'm gonna have no other use for my money right now. Go into this fight at full HP. Banshee, you got 4 dice. Whale, silence the enemy. Inflict freeze, and curse. Okay, so basically she doesn't want to roll 1s. Interesting, freeze would be very good against the Banshee. Let's see. I'll go ahead and shock you. I'm going to Fury this Battle Axe. That's probably a bad idea. I probably should have saved my Fury for the boss coming up, because this is the last regular enemy we're gonna go against. I'm gonna bump you, turn you into that. Let's see what we can get. Sure, that works for me. Be gaunced. And we're gonna get a full heal after this anyway, so I'm good. I want to take as much damage as I can right now, just so I can build up that Fury. Oh, that's so close. If I use Boomerang again, I should be able to do it. Also, I'm cursed. That's some big oofers. Okay, Taser's gone. Good. I'll take it. Stop giving me 1s. Okay, 4. Let's see. Throw out into Battle Axe. We need to do 5 damage. That'll do it. And I'll take, I think that 3 just unlocked my Fury. Full level. Max increased, max HP increased, and I got another dice. Which I'm not going to have any use for, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have 5 dice. Do I want to keep that bump? I mean, I'm not gonna use Pea Shooter, that's for sure. Nope, I'm good. Let's move on. Warrior versus... that's definitely French. And I'm not even gonna grace your earbuds, your eardrums with me trying to pronounce that. So if I remember correctly, she basically rolls a ton of dice to do tiny damage with each. I mean, I'd have no other loadout to use. This is what I've got to go in with. They'll usually have an immunity to something or other. Ooh, another fight, don't mind if I do. Each of these bosses will have an immunity to something or other. Limit break, yep, I got it. So Saber, do blank damage and bash with the shield for 0 damage. Okay, so basically she'll do as much damage as she puts into this, and then she'll just 2 6s into shield. You're basically taking a max of 16 damage with that one attack. That sucks. That's scary, actually. All right, I want to do as much damage as I can right now. Taser will give me advantage. I'm gonna bump this to get me a burn. I'm gonna bump this to get me more damage, and let's see if we can get a 4. 3, 3. 3, all right, that's fine. I didn't use Fury. I should have used it on the boomerang. Because she can't do a lot of damage early game, but once she starts building up, she gets big damage. Look at that 11 shield. Yeah, she's about to do big damage, 14 with 1 hit. You hate to see it. So 12 shield, I can knock all that out. That was a really lucky turn for her. I'm gonna, I'm wondering, I can inflict 4 burn on her, which would be 8 damage total. On top of 12, that would be a good 20. I can put her in a position where she can't use any of her dice, otherwise she would get knocked out. So I'm gonna do the Fury burn. Oh, that's right, she had the shield. I'm dumb. That's fine. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna bump that for the boomerang. That brings her to 14. Do that with the taser. See if I can get anything better. No, okay, that'll do 6. So she's only going to be able to unlock 2 of the dice, otherwise she's gonna get knocked out this next turn. She can only use 3 dice this turn. Yep, she's only adding to her shield. Good, that's what I wanted to see. In that case, I can get rid of her shield with this and knock her out. There you go. This game is so fun. And it's like not a lot of money. Ooh, squid. Okay, I've got one more chance to, so I'm going to be so careful here. The wheel is spinning. Have you won? You haven't won. There, do you think I did okay? Oh, whoops, I forgot to press the button. Yeah, so at the end of every round, it's supposed to be like, ooh, will you win? And it always lands on the skull, obviously. You know, I think I'm getting the hang of this. That's a, I was considering like resetting my progress so I wouldn't spoil things, but yeah, maybe I'll just put a black bar over any point that would be a spoiler. Anyway, that's Dicey Dungeons. If y'all would like to see like a full Let's Play of this, please let me know, because I would love to do this. This game is so fun. I'll see you all on whatever I do next, and goodbye.